Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Ask and Be Inspired affiliate marketing live stream, designed to help you get unstuck, produce results, and achieve time freedom even if you're brand new. What's the one thing that keeps people away from achieving their dream lifestyle? I'd like for you to tell me in the comments below this video whether you're watching from the replay or live. And as you're typing out your answer, I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of this. Have you ever gone out shopping with a couple of friends? You see something that you like in the store. Like, say, let's just give an example. Let's say you're out to buy a car. So you're going out shopping, but you're going to buy a new car. And when you go to buy a new car, you see a car that piques your interest, but the car that you want comes in different colors. You see one that's in gunmetal gray, and you see another one that's in navy blue. So you have two of your friends with you, and you ask them, hey, which color do you think I should get for this car? Should I get gunmetal gray or should I get navy blue? One of your friends, Bob, will say you should get the gunmetal gray because it looks badass. And then another friend of yours, Darcy, tells you to get navy blue because it's a very nice color, much better than the gunmetal gray. And so here you have two of your friends with different opinions, and you need to ask them, hey, can you guys tell me which one's the best right now that you both can agree on? Because I need to make my decision here. And you're incapable of making a decision for yourself because you're stuck on your friends making that decision for you. So here you are, pacing back and forth, deciding whether to go with the gunmetal gray color or the navy blue color. And here you are spending a lot of time going in circles. Maybe you randomly pick one, or you end up walking out there because the overwhelm was too much for you to handle. Have you had a similar experience with like this happen to you? Maybe not necessarily with cars, but it could be with other things, like, say, clothing, home decor, electronics. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. Now, going back to the question, what's the one thing that keeps people away from achieving their dream lifestyle? Is indecision. It's the incapability of being able to make a committed decision. The reason why you're not successful with your business right now and you're not living the lifestyle that you want is because you're stuck in indecision. You can't decide on what it is that you want to go after. You have too many options right in front of you. It's like being handed a restaurant menu and being told what to pick. It's like a waiter coming up to you when you're after you're handed your restaurant menu and you're asked, oh, what will it be based on what you pick from your restaurant menu? And you don't know what to pick because there's so many different options to choose from. And that's the problem nowadays with a lot of people that get started in the affiliate marketing industry. There's too many options out there, from different make money online programs to different affiliate marketing programs to different lead generation strategies that can earn you X amount of money. And the list can go on and on. And there's so much information out there. There's so much options to choose from that it becomes overwhelming for somebody that's brand new to decide, what do I start with? and then they shut down and they don't pick anything. If you want to be successful in achieving your dream lifestyle, you got to be able to make a committed decision to stick with one thing, to stick with one affiliate marketing program to begin with, to stick with one lead generation strategy to start with, to stick to doing one thing consistently on a daily basis to get results. And a lot of people won't do that. They'll get distracted by so many different options out there. They'll think the grass is greener on the other side, and they won't really commit to deciding to stick with one thing. Instead, what they do is they hop all over the place, never accomplishing any real success. So if this sounds like you right now, if you're at a point where you've been bombarded with so many different options and you don't know what to choose from, it's not your fault. But if you're not mindful of what it's doing to you mindset wise, then chances are you're not going to be able to be successful with affiliate marketing. You're not going to be able to achieve the dream lifestyle that you want. What's helped me with my affiliate marketing journey over the years is staying committed to doing one thing. And after I've mastered that one thing, keep going on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. I stick to one thing at a time and commit to it. You got to be able to make a committed decision for yourself. If this is something that you truly want, commit to it, that you're going to get started with this industry and you're going to give it your all. And you got to commit to that. Otherwise, if you say, yeah, I'll give this program a shot and I'll see where it goes. Whenever I hear somebody say those kinds of words, I know that chances are likely they're not going to stay for very long. When I hear somebody say, oh, I'll give this a shot and see how it goes, you already know majority of the time what that means is they're not going to stay. They're going to give it a go for maybe about a week, maybe two. And if they don't see any results with it, they're just going to hop over to something else that they think is going to make them rich in just a matter of a few weeks. And that's why it's so important to commit to one thing. Make a committed decision that you're going to only do one thing at a time. Because if you don't, you're going to be all over the place and you're going to become very frustrated right away because you're feeling like nothing is working. There's no good things out there for affiliate marketing. There's no way I can achieve my dream lifestyle. And you're going to go back and settle being average. But if this is something that you truly want for yourself, you got to commit to it because this is a lifelong business. This isn't something that you do one time for part of the period of time and then you just disappear off the face of the earth, never getting involved with this ever again. This is a lifelong business that you're building. So I would urge you that if you haven't been doing this already, make a committed decision. Stop being slow on your decision making process. You got to get out of that. The way that people achieve success is by first learning to make quick, committed decisions. Like, don't give it a second thought. Don't be like, oh, I'll just wait and see what happens, and then I'll think about joining. Why wait? You can get started right now. Start going through the ropes, start going through taking action, start going through the journey. Because the more that you put it off, the more that you're going to convince yourself that you're not going to do it, basically. And you got to change that decision making process that you've been so used to. Don't be relying off the opinions of other people to make your decision for you. Learn how to make your own committed decisions. If this is something that you truly want, who cares what Sally or Mike or Gwen will say if you bring this up to them and they think this is not going to be a good idea? You got to make your own committed decisions. When I got started with affiliate marketing, I made a committed decision to do this without asking people around if this is something I should do instead of continuing on to college. Because had I done that, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm likely probably going to have a degree under my belt, be in student debt, and hoping and praying maybe I have a career, maybe I have a job, but I'm not happy there even if I do. And when I learned the importance of making a committed decision rather than relying off the opinions of other people, that's when I started seeing things happen. That's when I started realizing how much potential I can have if I just got out of my own way, set aside the opinions of other people, and just go for it. It's not more research that you need to do to get started with affiliate marketing. You need to make a committed decision. You need to decide for yourself, is this something that I want to do for the rest of my life? And if the answer is yes, commit to it and get started today. Because the more that you put it off, the more that you start convincing yourself that it isn't for you before you even give it a chance. So learn to make a committed decision. Don't get stuck in indecision. You're not going to be able to achieve the life that you want to live if you're stuck in indecision. Learn how to make a decision for yourself and commit to it. That's going to be the first step that you take into achieving long-term success. Okay. Now's the time for questions. So I'm going to be diving into the next segment of this affiliate marketing live stream where I'm going to be answering questions. There have been some that came in prior to this episode, and I'll go ahead and answer them right now. Hammond asks, what AI-driven content generation tools improve engagement and sales for affiliate marketers? So rather than recommending AI-driven tools that you can use, I'm going to approach this question like this. There's nothing wrong with using AI tools to generate ideas for content, but I wouldn't entirely rely and depend on it to do all of your marketing for you. I'll tell you why. Coming from somebody that's invested a lot of money and time into building their affiliate marketing skills, AI simply cannot do what someone has been trained to do with affiliate marketing. It just simply can't compete. Maybe in the next few years, it can reach that level. But as of right now, at this time, it hasn't reached that level. See, while AI is pretty brilliant in helping you to generate ideas for content, even write some of your content for you, it's not reliable. It's not something to be entirely dependent upon. It cannot do your marketing for you because it can't compete with somebody that has affiliate marketing skills under their belt and knows what they're doing. It just simply cannot compete. I've had this experience with using ChatGPT, and while it's a great tool to generate content ideas from, I don't entirely depend on it. In fact, if I've asked it to write my post or my emails for me, I've had to go in there and make a lot of tweaks to whatever was generated for me because I cannot use the content that was generated from ChatGPT as is because the language simply didn't match up with how I spoke, and then there were certain words in there that I don't normally use, that it didn't really sound like me. And for emails, I've had to write the subject lines myself because no matter what I tell it to write, as far as subject lines go for emails, I just couldn't simply get it to write the kind of subject line that I'm looking for. So I would recommend that if you're serious about achieving long term affiliate marketing success, you need to learn the skills. You need to be able to invest into courses that will teach you lead generation strategies. Pick one to start with, and you got to take action on it. Now, I'm not saying entirely discredit using AI tools. You can use them, but don't entirely depend on them to do all of your marketing for you, and you're just going to sit back and be lazy. You got to take the time to learn the skills also, because to achieve long term affiliate marketing success, you need the skills. Rosario asks, how can you make sure your content is engaging and informative to your target audience? This is what you would do. First, you make sure that every piece of content that you put out there add your own unique, authentic voice to it. Don't just copy and paste other people's posts and make it as your own, because that's going to become pretty obvious right away. And so I would recommend that get some inspiration from other people's posts, but add your own unique, authentic voice to it. Because nobody is going to have your own unique, authentic voice. So use that to your advantage when you're creating your post. The second thing, you want to make sure that all of your content that you're putting out there, it's what your target audience is looking for. It helps to solve a pain, a challenge, or problem that they're having. You're going to make sure that it's relevant to your target audience. Otherwise, if you're making all of this content that has nothing to do with your target audience, it's not going to be engaging. It's not going to be informative. And this comes from doing proper market research. Now, I've talked about this a lot in my videos because this is a question that I often get asked about a lot. You need to make sure that when you're putting out content, you got to make sure that it's relevant to your niche and it's complementary to what you sell. Keep in mind, even though you do these two things, recognize that not every piece of content you put out there is going to be a hit, but there will be a lot of them that will be. And the posts that you get engagement on, make sure that if those people that engage with your posts take the time to leave a comment, make sure you reply to those comments within 24 hours. So that way you can boost up your post and it will be seen on the newsfeed more by other people. Okay. So if you have any more questions, I'll be around for just another moment. If there are no more questions, then I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I don't see any more questions coming in. I trust you got a ton of value out of this live stream. And if you did, I invite you to join me on the journey of achieving time freedom with affiliate marketing. Simply grab my free beginner's cheat sheet for affiliate marketing report by looking for the link below this video. And let me know how I can be of service to you on your journey to achieving business success. If you're brand new to affiliate marketing and you're a newbie getting started, but not sure what to do, what direction to go in, be sure to reach out to me and I'll be happy to point, guide, and direct you to taking the necessary action steps. Okay, so with that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream episode. Have an amazing day, wherever you may be, whatever time zone that you're watching this from, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. Take care, and all the absolute best.